Could your teen be mimicking your risky driving behind the wheel? New numbers are out, and it shows they could be picking up things like speeding and distracted driving from their parents, with the parents not even knowing it. A lot has changed on the roadways over the last decade, which presents new dangers for young drivers. Emily Wright has more on keeping your kids safe on the road.
Do you think teens are better or worse drivers today?
I'd say better.
Worse, definitely.
It's been 10 years since the Allstate Foundation launched its Teen Safe Driving program.
Since 2005, the Allstate Foundation's Teen Safe Driving program has contributed to a 48% reduction in teen fatalities, and we'd like to see that number get lower.
As they embark on the next 10 years, the Allstate Foundation took a look at the current attitudes and behaviors of teen drivers. Do you think teen drivers are more worried or less worried about car accidents?
More worried. They're more concerned about their money nowadays than we were back in the day.
I guess I would have to say less worried.
We found that teens are more aware of the risks that they face on the road, but it hasn't necessarily led to a change in their behavior and how they drive.
The Allstate Foundation found when it comes to actions and behaviors, more work needs to be done. For instance, teens admit driving with passengers is distracting. Still, 93% say they do it. And while there was a 79% increase in the number of teens who said using a phone while driving was distracting, 60% say they will still do it. And when it comes to driving under the influence, while the vast majority understands the risks, 45% admit they've done it. So what is the best way to keep our kids safe?
The parents are the #1 influencer in terms of how they drive. So we have to remember as parents that our kids are watching us, and we have to exhibit good driving behavior.
Have you ever seen your parents exhibit bad behaviors behind the wheel?
Of course, yeah. I think that's obvious. Everyone, I think, did.
Parents can set guidelines for their kids, so when they get in the car, put the seatbelt on, follow the speed limit when you're driving, and limit the distractions. So limit the number of kids that are in the car with your teen, and tell them to put the technology down.
For more on the study and tips to help protect your teen behind the wheel, go to allstatefoundation.org.
Some good tips there. You can see that story again by clicking on the hyperlink at our website, vegasmorningblend.com.